Welcome back, everyone, to the Complete Pine Leaf. I have arrived way to the south of Henethanoon, where I believe I will find the first of the three sanctuaries that the rangers wish me to check. I even see a quest ring there, and I also see a wolf there. Let's bypass the wolf and just head directly into the sanctuary. I presume, yes, there is a cave here. Based on the number of cobwebs here, it seems like that some spiders have infested this area. You have discovered the ranger refuge of Thurandoth overrun with large spiders and thick sticky webbing. It's unclear how long the spiders have held this refuge since the rangers of Athelion abandoned it, but they must be driven off if the rangers are to retake this key foothold in North Athelion. Very well, you should defeat spiders then. Destroy 8 spider webs and defeat 8 spiders. I suppose I can do that. Oh, these are the spiders? Oh, I'm sorry. I was expecting much larger spiders. I mean, even these are a bit. Okay, that's the size of spider that I was expecting. Hey, we can stop the lag now, right? Yeah. All right. Not that spiders this large are particularly what I really wanted to fight. I just thought it was a little bit weird that the first spiders I ran into were a bit on the smallish side. I guess those were just some broodlings who were rummaging around. So I think we should deal with them because small spiders can turn into large spiders given enough food and time. Let's deal with that and deal with the webbing. Right, how am I doing on webbing? Yeah, I've taken care of one webbing so far. Well, these... The system's saying, hey, please, I want to rest. Well, you'll get a rest after I finish this quest. How about that? With those spiders out of the way, now it's time to check up north. And along the way, I should be encountering some of those searchers that we have over here. Here's a searcher. Can we spook him? Run away! Run away! Run away! No, I don't think we're gonna spook the bucks so easily. Though I would think that real world a buck would be easier to spook, but that's another matter. Well, I'll just have to continue north to the second location and maybe I'll find another searcher or two to spook along the way. Okay, he just disappeared. He really sped away. The second one should be out in this direction. Let's see if we can find it. We also found a Kundalar searcher here. Let's scare him. Run away! Run away! Run away! At some point he was just frozen in fear, it looks like. That's what happens to them. Now, let's see if I can find... Oh, yeah. Cave. Abad Dolan. No immediate quest. But I'm hearing some sounds here that don't give me warm, fuzzy feelings. Moss creeps in from the cave's entrance, but someone or something has been here recently. Well, there's a campfire here. with smaller beds, but it all depends on how long ago it's been abandoned and whether or not the rangers left any bedding here or anything like that. Well, perhaps a troll came here, and it's one of the trolls that we already dealt with or found to be turned into stone. Let's go and see if we can find the third one. Oh, but there's something just outside the cave. Oh ho! Aha! Somebody is still searching around. Well, not for long. Ah, now I'm way north, near the host of the West Camp, and it looks like I found the third oh, there it is. Ah, third refuge. First we had spiders, then we had signs that something may have been there. What about this one? I don't see anything here right now. You see orcish trappings within the refuge, and something glints in the dark nearby. Then again, a ranger's loss. While exploring torn growth, you have discovered a ornate brooch of the been abandoned ranger hideout. It is unclear to whom the brooch belongs, or if that person yet lives, but perhaps it would be best to deliver it to the rangers of Henneth Noon. Alright, I suppose I can do that. Let us collect this, but it looks like the brooch is dusty and worn, but its beauty remains unblemished. So I'm pretty sure no one's really come in through here. Oh, actually I did. First of all, it did say that something about orcs there, and second of all, I'm saying this while an orc is approaching. Really? Well, I suppose that I could just warn the rangers about this. And then I can get out of here. And let's see, actually that's the third, oops, sorry about that. The third refuge. What we need to do next, then if we have all three refuges, now of course there is the thing about returning ahead to noon eventually. But I think it might be better just to head on over to wherever that place is called, Bar Tarnaher, and see what's going on over there. That can only be my objective, Bar Tarnaher. Let's see if anyone is there, because I am supposed to speak with some rangers over there. I was hoping to find something a little bit more affordable as I went through there. See, the game even agrees I found Bar Tarnaher. Let's head on up, find out who's present. Alright, we've got Legolas motions you to halt, and his eyes search the sky. Alright, so we've got Legolas and Gimli. Oh, we've got Regulus. We've got Miger. And we have Ur. So we have a ranger, a city soldier, Legolas and Gimli, of course, and a Rohirrim. That's quite a mix we've got over there. What do you say, Legolas?
The Nazgul are flying above us, out of sight. I feel their presence.
I thought I heard something high above us, Pineleaf, and I felt a shadow pass across my heart. I know the feeling. It was on the banks of the Anduin that I felled one of the flying beasts. It must have proved only an inconvenience for its terrible rider, for I know that their number and all were seen on the Pelennor. Well, yes, but fortunately one of them didn't finish that battle. The Nazgul are flying above us, and just out of sight, they watch the progress of Aragorn's host as it moves northward towards Dagorlad. Gimli and I, and you, know of these creatures, but we know also that they can be fought. Not all of Aragorn's soldiers may believe this, and I fear that such feelings of dread as the Nazgul inspire will grow in breast in each man. Will their loyalty hold, or will the fear of Sauron's servants cause them to break ranks and flee as cowards? My father does not think highly of men, but I have seen the courage that they can wield. Will it be enough? Well, that I don't know. Let's see what this ranger says.
Find the hidden supply caches and bring them back here.
There's something up there watching us even now. I don't like the sound of that. All at Faramir's instructions, his rangers place hidden caches of supplies throughout Ithilien. It seems to me that we should retrieve these supplies, for the time of the Rangers is surely coming to an end. If King Alessar finds victory or defeat at the Black Gate, there will be little need for such caches in the Wildlands. Find the hidden supply caches east and north of Bar Tarnahar and bring them back here, and we can distribute these contents among King Alessar's soldiers. Alright then, retrieve 5 supply caches to the east and to the north. And I guess I'm just going to have to luckily find them, right? Alright, very well. Off to find some caches. That's their definition of a hidden cache? It's just outside the ruins! Good grief! I thought they were hidden, and that I have a great difficulty to find even one of them. But no, not hidden at all. Well, maybe the others are better hidden. Maybe one was put out into the open so that if anyone was searching, they'll find it and think, oh, looky here. I guess I don't have to go searching along any further, just in case there's anything else going around here. Well, that one at least can be missed if you're maybe more than 15 meters away. You might be able to miss that one. Still not perfect, but okay. How about some oxlip then while I'm looking for it? Hey, anyone seen a ranger cache anywhere around here? Okay, perhaps this one's not so obvious, especially if you're on the other side of the tree. And besides, with that threatening buck along the way, perhaps someone would just try to move past it quickly and not even notice that there was a cache right over there. But how did rangers know that there would be a passing buck? Now what about the other side of the river? Alright, between 2 rocks and in a rather tall clump of grass. I think that's the best hidden one so far. I'm not going to say it's perfect, but close enough. Now, is there another one anywhere around here? Nope. Ah, I think I found the last one. A bit in the open, but if you're on the other side of the rock, you shouldn't be able to see it. Unless you have the eyes of a hawk, that is. Because apparently, this hawk just decided that it wanted Hobbit for dinner. Well, I'll have to deny him. Let's grab this and let's deposit these supplies near Baragras. Or perhaps that's Bragaras. I can never keep up with those ranger names sometimes. Well, so I had to put them right over here. There you go. Yes, Gimli?
The soldiers that came with us have become increasingly troubled.
Yes, soldiers. Unreth of Rohan and Migra of Gondor, well, they have become increasingly more and more troubled as the day wore on. I have given some thought on how I might ease their minds, but my skill is with an axe, not with speechcraft. Perhaps you can do something to ease their worries, Pineleaf? Alright, I can see what I can do. Anything I can do to help you ease your worries?
If we do not seek victory, why then must we throw our lives away?
Finally, I am a man of Rohan and will do as Eomer King commands, but my resolve is tested to the very step towards the Black Gate of Mordor. Is it true that our commanders do not hope to achieve victory through battle? Why then must we throw our lives away? I would do anything for the mark, and gladly, but would it not be better to take these soldiers and men a strong defense at Minas Tirith? There are strongholds in Rohan in which we can last for years, if need be. I fought at Thornburg, and am well tested in the battle that was fought there. And an unnatural dread seizes my heart, but there's more to it than this fear. I cannot believe that Eomer King or King Elessar of Gondor would so easily throw their lives away, and ours with them. How can this be their choice, Pineleaf? Well, it's a long story, and I have a feeling that they're not in the mood to tell them that. I guess I'll just have to give him a speech. No, right? No, I had to speak with him first.
I will die for Gondor if I must, but I do not want to die needlessly.
I am no coward, Pineleaf, but I have to ask if there's any wisdom in this march to Mordor. I will serve King Elessar in all things, and do whatever he commands, but I fear that he does not know what he asks of us. I thought his host was a goodly size when we marched through Osgiliath, but now that I have crossed into the wilds, I see that it is smaller than I thought at first. It can be no match for the armies of Mordor. I will die for Gondor, if I must for Gondor to survive, but I don't want to lay down my life needlessly. If this march is folly, as I deem it to be, how can it be that the king's command? How will 6,000 fallen soldiers at the Black Gate save Gondor? It cannot. It cannot. Well, that is a bit of a problem, isn't it? Well then, I suppose we have to speak to Aragorn about that. And Aragorn is... Where is Aragorn these days? Oh yes, he is still at Hen at the Noon. And I have to go back there anyway in order to deliver the news about the refuges. And maybe along the way I'll shoo away one or two more orcs. I checked those caves for you. What'd you report, Pineleaf? I see. I shall send my rangers to Abadolan at once. If we can reclaim one of our northern refuges, it shall aid us greatly in keeping the enemy from crossing into Ithilien from Daggerlad. However, to have spiders and orcs lurking within our lost refuges is another matter. The loss of Torngrowth was a tremendous blow to our company, and I would see this return to us. We do not have the time to reclaim them now, though, but I shall have my scouts keep a careful watch on both of those places. Alright. Speaking of spiders, I did clear out some of them. Well, I'm glad that you have driven them from Thurendaz. I worry about their presence in Ithilien could pretend. Long have rumors passed among my men of a great spider living in the heights of Ephelduath, but that tale is so old and so unthinkable. You have traveled to the forests of Mirkwood, have you not? Could such a creature lurk just beyond our sight? Yeah, well, interesting question. And of course, I scared away several orcs and easterlings.
Will you hear my plight?
If we're so fortunate, those orcs in Kundalar shall return to their masters with news of terrible, unseen things lurking in Ithilien. Regardless of our true strength, our company shall appear to be innumerable and ever watching. You have my thanks. You're welcome. Alright, so that... Ooh, what did I do? I hit rep levels. That means that I hit ally with the host of the West. Actually, isn't there a port to this place? Guess I'll need to check the rep vendor. Ah, here he is.
We must protect Gondor at all cost.
Muster to after battle Osgiliath. Well, I guess I might as well grab that one. And muster to Henneth Anun. And I'll grab that one. Right, a couple of more ports. Now, let's see about Aragorn. I'm back, sir. We recovered some supplies, but it looks like some of the men are getting a bit frightened, shall I say.
What did you learn at Bartanaher, my friend?
I have noticed this as well, Pineleaf. I can't blame these men if their hearts quail at the thought of this painful mission. I will not willingly command them to throw their lives away for the merest of chances, though I know how important these chances may be. Find soldiers here in Henneth Anun and see if you can reassure them. See if I could reassure them. Will I successfully reassure the soldiers here at Henneth Anun? Will everybody have great hope of actual true victory? I suppose we'll have to find that out in the next episode of The Complete Pineleaf.